group 4, and today I will present our group. The first one is me, Nguyễn Đặng Thanh Tuấn. The second one is
Nguyễn Trần Cao Minh.
And Từ Thị Thúy Hằng. And Trần Thị Ý Nhi.
It's my name is Nguyễn Thị Bích Tuyền.
And we will go to Phước Hải to represent our local food cuisine. Let's start the journey.
Okay.
Thao. Phước Hải Thao.
So after arrive the market, we have to park our car far from the market because they're too crowded. So we have to walk to the front of the market to find the breakfast session. Here we go.
So after a long drive from Vũng Tàu, we arrive at Phước Hải and especially Phước Hải market. And it is a big and busy market where people can sell household items, food and seafood, also with breakfast. The breakfast is here is very good and diversity with many choice. So let's see what we can have today.
Okay, after relaxing at the cafe, we continue our trip to a seafood restaurant in Phước Hải. If you visit Phước Hải, I strongly recommend this restaurant for you. Not only because the food is really delicious, but also the cost of it is affordable very well. Now let's see what we will get in this afternoon. Let's go.
So, as local people here, what do you recommend us in this restaurant, Ming?
If you're the first time visit here, I recommend you the grilled oyster.
Okay. I see here we have squid and octopus. How do you think about it?
I think fried squid is good, but the octopus, I don't think so. The cost of it is a little expensive.
Okay. How about you two? What do you guys want?
I want boiled oyster and I want fish salad
Okay.
and I want some shrimp.
Okay.
Okay.
And I see here we also have hot pot. And what you think is most delicious in this restaurant?
I think stingray hot pot is better than seafood mixes hot pot.
Okay. So we will order at least this 4 things here first. And after that, if you want more, we will order more. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, before the food is ready, I would like to ask you some questions. What do you think about your breakfast today?
Oh, me first. In this morning, I eat Phuoc. It's a good food to me. It makes from fried noodle and beef sauce. The beef is really delicious and tasty. To me, it's the good harmony of ingredients like beef and rice.
Okay, how about you?
Actually, I see in the market that I have my favorite dishes is called meatball rice noodle. It's pork meatball with rice noodle, and this is my favorite dish. I eat every time I eat it. So I kind of like it.
How about you?
This morning I had hungry food and the food is spicy and it has a lot of fat and cheese and it's served with vegetable, lamb and spring bake, make it very tasty. Okay. This morning I put it to correct the pork work just and easy. And the fish sauce work just right. I will keep and very good.
Oh, that sounds really good. And for me, I have the same food with Tuấn today. So I have a few. I have opinion same him. So that's it. But I think the next time we should try again. That's really good food today.
Oh, how about you switch it out of food? What? Skip?
Like you eat her food and I need more the food like it.
Yes, that's also a good idea. Food
Okay.
side. Yes. Okay.
So we try next time.
Okay. So today we had very interesting experience in Phước Hải.
The food is delicious and diverse and the prices are affordable.
If you have a chance to visit here, you should definitely visit the place.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
2,000 years later.
So last week we have finished our trip to Phước Hải and enjoyed the food in my favorite restaurant. And now I want to ask you about your experience and your feeling about the food that we have tried last week.
Okay. At the trip to Phước Hải, I really enjoy the food that we have ordered, and the most favorite food is oyster. The first dishes that I have tried is boiled oyster. This is the simplest way to enjoy seafood, especially for the oyster. The oyster are large and clean. They are served hot in their shell. When I open them, I can feel the fresh white meat inside. But the steak, because they are only boiled, so the steak is very natural, and I feel like I stepped in the ocean. Sometimes I add a little bit of chili for better taste. When I dip the fresh oyster into the soy sauce, the steak is amazing, and I think this is a very healthy dishes for people who want to have diet but also enjoy seafood. And the second dish is also oyster, but it's real oyster with scallion oil. Okay, so you can see the chef cooking them over charcoal. The smell is wonderful. They put a mix of oil, chop it green onion, and fry salad on the top of each oyster. We usually order 2 or 3 plates of these because they are so delicious, and the combination of peanut and the onion is perfect. Yeah, that is my answer.
Oh, okay. Sounds great, huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
I have told you about my experience of the food in the trip, and how about you? What is your experience? For a lot of time you visit the restaurant, and I want to ask you about your feelings about the food at the restaurant.
Actually, this period is very valuable, and I enjoy it very much. But in on the trip, the favorite dish I like is grilled oyster with cheese. If at the moment the plate of oyster is raw, cheesy and absolute, a sound on looking at the fluffy, juicy oyster drenched in a layer of golden melty cheese. It feels less like a meal and more like a masterpiece. When I take the first bite on the oyster, I immediately hit by the juicy, velvety richness of cheese. But right on its heels, the fresh succulent oyster meat ignores, bringing bringing its signature, the creamy richness of the seas. It's more than just a dish. It's a multi sensory experience. The slight chillness of the oyster paired with the silky smoothness of the sauce creates a lingering tendency after after staying that leaves you caring more. For me, enjoy the grilled oyster, which is the ultimate way to enjoy to enjoy the food, the seafood.
And that's the first one. So you have any dishes that you also like?
The second, the second dish is fried babies with fish sauce. To make it food, the chef uses very small squid with the egg inside. They fry the squid until they become golden and crispy. Next, they toss them into a pan with sauces. Make a fish sauce, sugar, and garlic. The taste of the dish is perfect. The perfect balance of salty and sweet. The garlic makes it smell very good. Make it smell very good. When you bite into the squid, it's a crunch on the outside, but also juicy and soft from the inside. This is great dish to eat with fries right. The salty sauce is very flavor. I also like to eat that food with some cucumber and tomato slice. It make me feel fresh and it's fine.
Thank you for your sharing. I think we should ask all of the members about their feeling too. Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye. Last week we had a trip to Phước Hải and enjoy the food there, right?
Yeah.
And this morning I have asked Mr. Tuấn about his experience and his feeling in there. So now about you. You think about what do you think about this trip?
Okay, so let me get great is equal into that. And now I want to share with you my favorite food in the restaurant.
Ah.
Well, the first dish that I very like in the trip was tempura with Thai sauce. It didn't make me forget now that this is famous for its also it is a mix of creamy flavors, sour, spicy, and sweet. You can really smell the lemon, vinegar, and pineapple. So this smell very refreshing. The flesh rich and the meat is too as well. The next part is the hot rock on the windy evening when the shrimp sipping the spicy food of soup makes you feel warm and energized. We usually add if you can cook and can really make the soup. Some people like to eat with your breast. So put on the delicious soup.
Okay, so that's the first dish. So how about second?
The next one is the steamed rice hot.
Hmm.
This is made from a lot of ingredients.
Yes.
The hot one has a sour and salty broth. The keep you fermented sauce. Mango soup. To make the soup spices. The steamed rice is put into small tin and goes into the boiling pot and boiling water with many hot. The right this is very everywhere in its area from fry and sweet. But the most important part is the corn. The corn they are sharp and spongy. You can eat the whole seed of fish including the corn. We often eat the hot of fish fry or and have and a lot of fruit and a lot of fresh vegetables. We sit together while farm to festival and talk about our days. This is your either marketing ending for she put in it makes me feel one happy this year. Great this to share with friends and family.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so after I asked and Mr. Tuấn about our trip to Phước Hải, and now can you share the experience with me?
Okay, sure. Today I had a very enjoyable experience.
Hmm.
In the morning, I ate blueberry food for breakfast. This is a dish I used to eat a lot when I was younger. So it's very familiar to me. The bowl I had that day were very full and there were a lot of meat. So it looked very delicious. Yeah.
Oh,
And the frog for Christmas, tasty, not too salty. It's just look, yeah. And the frog were very cheap. Yeah.
how about
Right. The price is for about $30.
okay.
In the afternoon, the most impressive fish for me was fish salad.
Yeah.
I don't think because the way it was prepared was very special and it has mix of sauce and butter flavor. and I really like it. We are using brown paper,
Yeah.
and vegetable like cucumber, love it. We wrap everything together and dip it into special sauce, and the sauce will also spicy, which make the dish even more delicious. And I'm so sure because the turkey curry make me feel happy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So do you like it?
yeah, I really like it. I had time to try a lot of food and saw the such things. Have it special way and way of cooking. Okay, this makes the food more interesting, not just normal smell. Because of that, I understand about local food and it becomes a very better experience.
Okay. So thank you for your sharing. Okay.
I would like to ask you a question. Please share your feeling after your trip to Phước Hải and the food that impressed you the most.
Okay, so my two favorite dishes from that day were bún riêu and fried rice. In the morning, we stopped at a local market in Phước Hải to have bún riêu. The broth were rich and slightly sour. It was served with fresh herb, tofu, and vermicelli noodles. It was a good and comforting way to start the day, and it showed the typical flavor of local Vietnamese food. And in the afternoon, we went out for the hot pot, and but the dish was stood out the most to me were the fried rice. Compared to Bún riêu, the fried rice was simpler, but it was actually my favorite. The rice was cooked perfectly, and each grain separate, not too dry or too oily. It was well seasoned and had a very pleasant flavor. The combination of rice, vegetable, and small piece of meat make the bowl tasty and filling. I what I liked the most was slightly crispy texture of the rice, which make the dish more interesting and enjoyable. Even though it's a common dish, the way it was cooked and make it specially and memorable. Overall, the experience helped us understand more about local food, and the we tried was simple but full of flavor, and they reflected everyday eating habit. This made the trip more meaningful and gave us better appreciation and local cuisine.
Oh, thank you, Bích Tuyền.
Okay.